मुझे खून दो, मैं तुम्हें आजादी दूंगा।
There is a lot of unanswered questions are there in every Indian's heart about this great leader. Those stories which are not present on any screen and in any internet stories, today in this platform I would reveal the story of history which is unknown. How Bose became great leader of India and how his death is happened. Is his death happened in plane crash or not? How India got independence from Netaji's support? Why English are scared about Bose and why countries like Germany to Russia and Japan are respecting Bose? Today we will reveal all the truth which is unseen. Here I am Preeti Hegde. In 1947, at the time of India's independence, Sir Simon Attlee is the PM of Britain. After India's independence in 1956, Sir Attlee came to India for the first time. At the time, Attlee is received by then Governor Panibhushan Chakrabarti. In this interaction between Panibhushan and Simon Attlee, Panibhushan Chakrabarti asked one question to the Attlee. The question is, in which region you have given independence? And in this region, what is the contribution of Mahatma Gandhi? Attlee replied, minimal, that is very less. Yes, this is the truth. Attlee reply is true. He didn't lie. In the countries which are participated in Second World War, that is Axis and Alliance, in that any country which is not strong enough to rule any big country like India. That's why English left many countries from 1946. In that first country is Jordan. They left Jordan in 1946 and from Palestine in 1947. And Sri Lanka and Myanmar also got independent in 1948. Egypt got independent within the 40 years and Malaysia in 1957 got independence. France also in 1949 from Laos, 1953 from Cambodia, 1954 from Vietnam. And Netherlands also left 1959 and Dutch East India and Indonesia. Now the matter of thinking is, except in India, any other these countries had Mahatma Gandhi? No. Then also they got independence. What was the reason for this? Today also many historians believe that these countries are not got independence but they given independence. Now you can think indirectly Hitler or Mahatma Gandhi's movement is the reason for this. No, the Attlee and English community had fear about any person, that is one and only Subhash Chandra Bose. This is said by Attlee himself. In the end of 18th century, British enjoying complete rule on India. This is the time there is not any single thought of independence was there. And also there is no voice of Inqilab. In this time, in Orissa, on 23rd January 1897, Srimati Prabhavati Dutt gave birth to a baby. Father name is Janaki Nath Bose and mother Prabhavati Dutt. And that baby is Subhash Chandra Bose. He is such a patriot and he loves his motherland greater than his parents. And he gifted his life to Mother India. He is topper of civil service exam, but he rejected that job and wanted to serve his motherland in different way. From the childhood, Bose developed a rebellious attitude. Whenever he saw the oppression of British, he used to give his reply in their own way. That is the only difference between Gandhiji and Bose. Gandhiji was asking independence through non-violence, but Bose wanted independence in any way. They just meant the result. in any way he want to get it. He was just like Chanak. He believes that enemy of enemy is friend. That's why he built a good relationship with Germany and Japan. Bose just wanted the happiness of his motherland. After some time, he joined the politics. After joining politics also, Bose worked for welfare of the state. For this reason, English sent him a jail 11 times. He made British more sophisticated and they felt we can't handle this guy. So they planning to end his life or in any other way they wanted to control him. But Bose got to know this plan of British. That's why in 1949, after arresting of 11th time with the help of his brother, he went to Russia through Afghanistan. In Russia, he met with Joseph Stalin. He said Joseph Stalin that you are the enemy of my enemy. That's why my friend. From there, with help of the Stalin, he went to Germany. Joseph arranged German currency for Bose and made necessary arrangement. He went to Germany and met Hitler, where Hitler was ready to help Bose. After that, living far from his motherland, Bose was preparing for independence of his motherland. He started to build Azad Hind Fauj, prisoners of World War II, that is, which soldier who lost the battle of war and become the prisoner of German army. Now Bose released those prisoners from Germany and added them into Azad Hind Fauj. Like that, Bose joined all the war prisoners into his pouch. Here in India, except his brother, no one is known and had the information about Bose, where he went and what he is doing. Here, Gandhiji and Nehru, along with the Congress and all the British, were in shock and thinking, where is the Bose? But Bose Babu had a speciality that he was an expert in getting underground by dusting someone's eyes. Being underground, he built a strong pouch in foreign country to fight in the battle against British, that is Azad Hind Fauj, Indian National Army, and also called as INA. According to source, in this army he had 55,000 armed force. Now this is the time confront of the people. So Bose came to talk with people through radio station from Berlin. He said, मैं सुभाष चंद्र बोस हूँ और मैं जिंदा हूँ. By listening this word from the Bose, tears of joy started to flowing in India and people started to celebrate this as Diwali. Now this was the time to take exile, but it was not possible with Germany. That's why Bose, for the independence of India, he took the help of another enemy of Britain, that is Japan. Japanese treated him very well than Germany and Russia. Japanese treated him like a younger brother. On 16th June 1943, then PM of Japan promised in their parliament that we are ready to help India in all the way to get her freedom back. Japan planned to attack British India through Myanmar. And with the help of Azad Hind Fauj, they want to release the India from British control. Not just this, Bose made a progress map for independent India that include everything about New India, like after independence which currency should we use, and about the law and order, police, infrastructure of India and welfare of the poor. He made the complete plan for development of New India. If everything goes well, English era in India came to end in 1944. But fortune was not with the Bose. In that year, monsoon was started early, and in the July 1944, Japanese army got injured in World War, and it set back to its decision of fighting against British. This was the major setback for the boss, and his whole plan get ruined. This was the tough time for Bose and also Foch. And Foch don't had enough strength to face British alone as well. In the 24th August 1944 morning, he made the announcement to Rangoon radio station that the plan was failed. But he gave the message for the people that keep the fight against the British for independence. Now, Bose became the hero in the eyes of extremists of the India and also in the common people of India. From this message of Bose, first Indian Navy and after that all the British Indian forces started to raise the voice against British. They decided that they will not fight for British. Forces are walked out, but Indian Navy started to put the photos of Subhash Chandra Bose in their ship. This behavior of Indian Navy and forces and also Subhash Chandra Bose, who is motivating Indians from foreign country, this made English scared about Bose. They got the smell of civil war. That's why they thought to give the freedom for India. After few months, 13th April 1945 morning, according to officials and some newspaper and other sources, Hitler got suicide. On May 1945, German Nazi armed forces lost the battle, and this year America attacked the Paramanu bomb on Hiroshima and Nagasaki of Japan. Japan gets on its knees. Now, Britain and American forces turn on Singapore, Malaya and Thailand. At this time, Bose was in Singapore. After 1 week of this incident took place in Japan, 16th August 1945, he reached the capital of Thailand, that is Bangkok. Azad Hind's main office was there in Bangkok. There he met Japan representative. There he got to know Japanese setback. It was natural because Japan's condition was like that. Now Subhas had to plan alone. According to some officials of Azad Hind Fauj, the night when Bose talked with Japanese representative, he didn't slept for a minute. Next day, that 17th August 1945 morning, he traveled by INS flight to Vietnam. With him, few INS officials was there. There they made second plan. From now, he decided to travel by Japan's flight rather than INS flight. That also alone, because it was the part of his plan. He felt that it was safe. But his partners are not allowed him to go alone. Then he talked with Japanese officials and came back to his partners and told Colonel Habib ur Rahman, you have to come with me. Bose and Rahman got ready to travel in Japan's army flight, and his remaining partners came to say bye to them. Till this, all the incidents are very clear. After this, all the incidents are confusing and doubtful. This is not said by me. This is the information is according to official papers and sources. The official information is that when flight started from Ho Chi Minh, it reached Vietnam near 7 pm. By halting there for a night, next morning they left from there and reached Taiwan around 2 pm and had a food. After that, when flight started in runway and started to fly, that time one incident is happened. That is Japan's flight Ki-21's left engine separated from flight. plane get crashed to ground and they died on the spot. Colonel Habibur Rahman's leg got injured badly. It's said by some officials that fuel of the flight came out till the seat of Subhash Chandra Bose and he burned alive there. But Rahman's saying is that Netaji came out immediately and they two come out together. But Netaji's cloth and body are burned very badly. In few minutes, airport rescue team came to the spot and took some dead body and injured person to nearest army hospital. There, Japanese doctors tried their best to save Subhash Chandra Bose, but due to third-degree burning, the great son of Mother India got died in the hospital. Next day, Colonel Rahman told his wish to take the body of Bose to Singapore. But that Japanese official don't had another flight, so they told sorry. After few minutes, media people came there. They want to take the photograph of INA founders and great revolutionary leader. It was necessary to record the photograph of the incident and evidence of the death. But Colonel Rahman not allowed to take photograph. He said he will not allow to take the photo of burned face. And that night all the final rituals are done there itself. But if you remember one thing, which I have told earlier, flight which took place from Vietnam, incident after that was not clear and nobody knows the truth. That's why it's a very doubtful. Now let me come to the track. After this incident, one Japanese spy met with INA's two soldiers. They are so close to Netaji. They are Colonel Pritam Singh and Devnath. That Japanese spy told that Netaji's plane crashed and his death is not true. Don't believe that. They got shocked. Now the controversy got started, which will never end. Then Tatkal Viceroy Field Marshal Vivil wrote this on his diary that I don't believe that Netaji died in Japan's plane crash. I feel he is underground again. But unfortunately, the discussion on Netaji's death was not going on in Bengal or India. It was going on in America and Britain. Once, America's Trayvon newspaper's reporter in between Nehru's press conference told that he saw Netaji in Vietnam. After that, Indian IB started investigation. According to Colonel Rahman, they are planning to go to Tokyo and then plan to come back to India and surrender to British. But there is no truth in his words. He was confessing only Bahata script. Because if Bose wanted to surrender British, then why he wanted to go Tokyo? He can come directly to Delhi. This Bengal tiger and revolutionary Indian want to surrender British himself. How we can accept this? Do you feel this is the truth? IB also tried to get evidence. Unfortunately, they didn't get anything. But at any cost, British wanted to know the truth of Netaji's death because they know that if he came back, he will be successful to lit the fire of independence in every Indians. This is the fear they have. Now, Britishers were not kept quiet. They took the help of America to find the truth behind this Netaji's death. But they also failed to get the evidence. After that, British arrested Azad Hind Fauj Major General J.K. Bosley and treated him very cruelly, and finally he confessed that with Jhansi, Bose wanted to go Tokyo first and then Manchuria. And now Russia's Joseph Stalin was wanted to help Bose at any cost because it had two reasons. First one is if America was supporting Russia in the time of Second World War, but Stalin knows that truth that is after this war America will be the enemy for Russia. In the future That's why Stalin wanted to use Bose as a mediator between Japan and Russia to improve their relationship and wanted to make friendship with India. The second reason was personal, that is, Gandhi's non-violence was not accepted by Stalin because he feels that it is a foolishness and he is a opposer of Jawaharlal Nehru, but he respected Bose very much. The evidence of Bose's presence in Russia was got to the IB and British spy MI6, but they are failed to find Bose there. In the 1999, Mukherjee Commission said that Bose's death not happened in plane crash and burn, and there are not true story because they went to that Taipei and found that in the 1945 there was no plane crash was happened there and its surrounding also. This is the fake story. After few years, one interesting incident is happened. One sadhu from Nepal naming Bhagwan came to India and started to living in Uttar Pradesh, Lucknow. But except Surendra Singh Chaudhary, no one knows this sadhu. One day he went to make eyeglasses. In the eyeglass shop, when he was trying to new eyeglass, he removed his pagdi. That time one person shouted Netaji. That time many other people are also present there and they touched his foot and bowed. But Sadhu Bhagwanji and Surendra Singh Chaudhary left from there immediately. After that incident, people called him as Gumnami Baba. And in 1962, Pavitra Roy met Baba. According to Pavitra Roy, when he met Baba, he grown long beard. And for seeing and by voice, he was just like Netaji. And another strong evidence was given by handwriting expert B.L. Lal. And he says that Gumnami Baba and Subhash Chandra Bose is same person. Then, in 16th September 1985, Gumnami Baba died in Rambasera, Faziabad, and many truth are died along with him. Before going to the end of this video, I want to tell another very interesting thing, that is, Vijayalakshmi Pandit was the first Indian ambassador to Russia and also sister of Nehru. After coming back from Russia, in one public program, she said that in Russia she met one great man, and if you got to know the name of that person, you will feel more happy than the day of independence. But at that time, Nehru was there with her and he did not allow her to talk more about that matter. But till date, death mystery of Subhash Chandra Bose was an unanswered. I hope you liked this video. Thank you for watching this video. Like, share, subscribe. We'll meet you again with another interesting topic.